Okay, let's just dive straight in. Have you ever been scrolling your phone, glanced at the time, and bam, 1919? Or you're paying for coffee, and the total comes to $19.19.
Happens all the time.
Right. Or maybe it's a license plate, or you flip open a book to a random page. 1919. It just seems to be everywhere sometimes.
Yeah.
You see it, you kind of double take, and you probably think, okay, is the universe messing with me, or am I just seeing patterns?
Well, good news, you're not just seeing things. And the universe isn't really messing with you. It's more like dialing you up directly.
Dialing me up.
Yeah. Or maybe even sending you like a cosmic summons. Some people even call it a spiritual subpoena. It's definitely deliberate.
Ooh, a spiritual subpoena. That sounds intense. Why subpoena? Not just like a gentle cosmic email. What's the urgency there?
Well, think about it. A subpoena means you're being called, formally. You need to show up.
Okay.
Metaphorically speaking, it's like you're being called before the cosmic court to deal with something really important, something you might have been putting off.
So yeah, it's not just a suggestion. It's a summons to step into your soul mission. And look, this isn't that vague, find your purpose kind of fluff.
Right, I get that.
We're talking something precise, urgent even.
Yeah.
Deeply personal. It's all about completion, new beginnings, and finally answering that call that's probably been echoing inside you for a while now.
So it's like moving from thinking about it to actually doing it. With a bit of a cosmic push.
Exactly. Potential to actualization. Maybe with a bit of a deadline vibe to it.
Okay, so if 1919 is blowing up your cosmic phone, it's not just a weird coincidence. It's destiny calling collects.
Pretty much.
So today, in this deep dive, we're going to crack this code. We'll break down why 1919 packs such a spiritual punch, what those numbers are really saying, and crucially, what it means for you and your path. Should be fun, maybe a little witty, possibly even a tiny bit suspenseful. Let's unpack it.
Absolutely. And to really get the weight of 1919, we got to dissect the digits first. They're like the powerhouse energies in the mix, not just there, but kind of dancing together. Okay, divine digits. Let's pull them apart. First up, the number 1. We see it twice. That's not just random, right? It's amplified.
Exponentially amplified, yeah. In numerology, 1 is the pioneer. Total new beginnings, leadership, independence. That raw creative force, it's the energy that just starts things. Tells you to step out, lead the way.
And I know there's often a biblical angle too.
Oh, definitely. Biblically, 1 is about God's supremacy, new creation. Think Genesis 1.1, in the beginning God created. Pure pioneer stuff.
Right.
Or Deuteronomy 6.4, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. So seeing it doubled in 1919, that's not the universe whispering, that's a megaphone. It's shouting, move! Now! This is big, get going! Lead your own parade.
Love that. Lead your own damn parade. Okay, then we've got the 9 also showing up twice, so its influence is doubled too, giving it some serious weight.
Exactly. 9 carries this energy of completion, spiritual wisdom, big picture stuff like humanitarianism, universal love. It's like the old soul energy, here to serve, wrap things up, bring cycles to a close.
Completion, okay.
Yeah.
And biblically?
Biblically, 9 also echoes finality, but also fruitfulness. Jesus died at the 9th hour. A huge moment of completion leading to transformation. And think about the 9 spiritual gifts St. Paul listed. Wisdom, knowledge, faith, healing, miracles, prophecy, all those powerful tools.
Right.
So seeing double 9s in 1919, it's almost like the universe hands you a spiritual diploma, like, okay, you learned that lesson, chapter closed, you're qualified for the next mission.
A spiritual diploma, I like that. But how do you, know you've got it? How do you cash it in? Is it just seeing the number? Or is there a feeling?
It's less about cashing in, more an internal thing, a shift. You often just feel this sense of clarity, like, okay, that part's really done now. A quiet certainty.
Letting go.
Yeah, exactly. A release.
Yeah.
Like shedding old skin. It
Yeah.
clears the way, clears your head so that Pioneer 1 energy can actually move forward without being dragged down by old stuff. Old anxieties might just dissolve.
Okay, so amplified pioneer energy plus a double dose of completion and wisdom. But now the cosmic math part, you add them up. 1 plus 9 plus 1 plus 9 equals 20.
Yeah.
But you don't stop there, do you?
Nope. You reduce it. 2 plus 0 gives you 2.
2. So the core vibration underneath 1919 is actually 2.
That's it. And 2 is all about cooperation, partnership, balance, diplomacy, service with others. And this is crucial.
Why crucial?
Because it means your soul mission, despite that strong, independent 1 energy, isn't meant to be some solo climb up the mountain. You're being called to work with people, bring them together, heal relationships maybe, create harmony. It's about leading, sure, but leading through connection, leading together.
So my journey impacts others and their journeys impact mine. It's intertwined. And then there's the pattern itself, 19, like a mirror.
Exactly. That mirror effect, 1919, creates what some call a master vibration.
Master vibration.
Yeah, it's like the universe is holding up a sign, then holding up an identical sign right next to it, just emphasizing the message twice to make absolutely sure you get it.
Like, hey, look at this. No, really, look.
Precisely. It's a very strong, very hard to ignore signal.
Okay, so we've cracked the numbers, but soul mission. Let's get practical. When 1919 is practically stalking you, what does that mean?
It's got to be more than just, I don't know, quitting your accounting job to become a professional alpaca groomer. Right? Unless...
Well, if alpaca grooming makes your soul sing, maybe. But yeah, usually it's deeper. Your soul mission it's your unique contribution. The thing that makes you feel totally alive, authentic, connected to something bigger.
The why you're here stuff.
That's it. The reason your soul signed up for this lifetime. Now, it might be your job or it might totally transcend your job. It's more like an underlying purpose that guides everything.
Okay, so if you're seeing 1919, maybe you're hitting certain threshold moments, like feeling restless at work. Like, there's got to be more.
That's a big one. Or maybe you're going through a bunch of endings all at once. Relationships finishing, jobs ending, moving house. Like, life is clearing the decks for you.
Making space. Exactly. Or perhaps you're having really vivid dreams about helping people or doing something world-changing. Maybe you suddenly feel drawn to spiritual study or healing. Like, you just have to learn about it. And a really common one, people just start coming to you for advice. Out of the blue, they sense you've got something to offer. These are all those cosmic breadcrumbs, you know? Amplified by the 1919 sightings.
Little nudges leading you down the path. And the really cool part you mentioned is that this mission isn't a cookie cutter thing. It's unique to you.
Absolutely. It's about something new and innovative for you. You're not supposed to copy someone else's path. You're drawing your own map, maybe with glitter glue if that feels right.
Huh. I like that. And there's even some science backing this up, right? Not just woo-woo stuff.
Yeah, interestingly, research, I think, from the University of Arizona's Consciousness Lab back in 2023 suggested these repetitive number patterns. They actually trigger deep introspection, which totally aligns with 1919's call to move from potential to action. It's like the repetition helps rewire your brain a bit, makes you notice the new opportunities the one energy is bringing, makes you ready to accept that spiritual diploma from the 19s.
Wow, it all links up. Spiritual, psychological, maybe even neurological. And the biblical resonance is strong too.
Yeah.
You mentioned Isaiah 43.19.
Yes. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up, do not perceive it. I am making a way in the wilderness. That's pure 1919. Clearing the old wasteland to make way for the divinely new.
Making a way where there wasn't one before.
Exactly, and 2 Corinthians 5.17 reinforces it. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come. The old has gone, the new is here. Captures that transformation, that divine timing. Old patterns breaking down so your authentic purpose can finally step forward.
It's pretty clear these aren't just numbers to think about. They're nudging us towards action. And you know, for anyone feeling that nudge, feeling ready to maybe explore this deeper and find tools to support the journey, we've actually gathered some really useful resources. You can find links and some amazing offers right there in the description below this deep dive. They're designed to help you take these insights and really integrate them. So visit the links in the description below for amazing offers.
That's a great next step for people feeling the call.
Okay, let's shift gears slightly. Love and relationships. Because 1919 has a bit of a surprising twist here, doesn't it? It's not usually about, like, your soulmate arrives next Tuesday.
Huh. No, rarely that direct. Often it's more about completing your relationship with yourself first. You know, get your own inner house in order before inviting someone else in for the long haul.
Makes sense. Tidy up your own space first.
Exactly. So people seeing 1919 are often in a big transition phase with love, maybe using that 9 energy to bring closure to a relationship that's run its course, or they're finally ready to attract a partner who matches their authentic self, not just someone who fits an old pattern. That 1 energy is about attracting something new.
Okay. And what about twin flames? If you're seeing 1919 during separation, it feels like it should mean focusing on reunion, but you're saying not quite.
Right, that's the twist. It often appears then, but the message usually isn't obsessed about your twin. It's redirecting you using that strong individual 1 energy back to your individual soul mission.
Huh. So focus on my purpose, not the person.
Exactly. It's this beautiful paradox. The more you step into your own authentic purpose, the more you naturally align with your twin flames energy, whether they're physically around or not. There's research actually from the Institute of Heart Math showing that when people share a sense of purpose, it deepens their emotional connection. So 1919 isn't about chasing someone. It's about aligning with your path. And that alignment, ironically, brings you closer to deep connection, that two energy, again, harmonizing individual paths.
Okay. And if you're already in a relationship, what does 1919 mean then?
It often suggests renewal, recommitment. Maybe the relationship itself needs to evolve to support both partners' individual soul missions.
That could feel a bit scary, couldn't it? Like things need to change.
It can, because growth often involves the unknown. Maybe redefining what together looks like. But honestly, what I see is that couples who really champion each other's soul missions, they build something incredibly intimate and incredibly free.
Partners in purpose, not just partners in life.
Exactly. They become each other's biggest supporters, not limitations. Maybe try purpose dates, go volunteer together, take a class that excites you both, really lean into that two vibration of shared harmony.
Love that idea. And if you're single, what's the message?
If you're single and seeing 1919, it's like the universe is prepping you for a love that supports your highest growth. But the catch is, first, you need to fully step into who you're becoming. Own your mission. Don't wait for someone else to complete you.
That feels really empowering, actually. Lead yourself first.
It absolutely is.
Okay, let's get real for a sec. Because answering this soul mission call, it sounds amazing, fulfilling, all that good stuff, but it can also be, frankly, terrifying.
Oh, absolutely. It's often both at the same time.
And 1919 doesn't exactly sprinkle fairy dust on the fear, does it? You get this clarity, this call, and then mission resistance kicks in.
That's a perfect term for it.
Yeah, like you know what you should do, but suddenly your rational brain becomes this expert lawyer listing every single reason why it's impossible, risky, or just plain crazy.
So common. The hurdles feel huge, right? Fear about money. How will I survive chasing this passion? Resistance from family or friends who just don't get it.
Oh yeah, are you sure about this crap?
Exactly. Or that crippling imposter syndrome when you try to step into those one leadership shoes. Or just perfectionism. That 9N energy, wanting everything flawless before you even start, so you never actually start.
Been there. And just feeling overwhelmed, like, okay, great, I have this spiritual calling. Now what? How do I turn that into, like, paying rent?
Practical steps feel daunting.
Totally. So how do we navigate this? We've got this powerful 1919 energy. We feel the call. We feel the fear. What's the practical how-to guide here?
Okay, first big one. Start messy.
Start messy.
Yeah. Your soul mission doesn't need a perfect business plan on day one. That one energy is about starting, pioneering, getting off the block, not winning the race immediately. Just be authentic and begin. I literally started doing readings for friends in noisy coffee shops. Not exactly glamorous, but it was a real start.
Okay, ditch the perfectionism, just start. What else?
Trust your timing. Seriously, if 1919 is showing up, it's not random. It's suggesting now is an auspicious time. The cosmic winds are at your back for this next step. So stop hitting the snooze button on your soul's alarm clock.
Ride the wave. Got it.
Also, remember that core 2 energy? Build bridges, don't burn them.
Ah, okay, so no dramatic mic drops and storming out.
Probably not ideal. Soul missions often involve collaboration, integration, maybe a gradual transition. Think diplomacy, evolution, not demolition.
Right, connecting with others, not isolating. Makes sense with it too. What else?
This one's practical. Document the synchronicities. Keep a little journal. Every time you see 1919, jot down what was happening, what you were thinking or feeling. You'll start seeing patterns, real specific guidance you might otherwise miss. It's like tracking the universe's clues.
Like your own personal Da Vinci Code?
Kinda. And this one's key. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
The growth zone.
Yep. Growth happens right at the edge of your comfort zone. If pursuing your mission feels totally safe and easy, you might be playing it too small. That one energy wants you on the frontier, remember?
Okay. Embrace the discomfort.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned a purge and promise. Sounds intriguing.
Yeah, it's a fun, practical ritual within 24 hours. First, physically toss out 9 things from your space. Clutter, old stuff, whatever. Really lean into that double 9 energy of clearing out the old.
Decluttering with purpose.
Exactly. Then, within that same 24 hours, make a promise to yourself to take one bold action towards your passion. Just one step. That activates the double 1 energy.
I like that. Physical action meets intention. creates momentum.
It really does. And another powerful exercise, script your legacy.
My legacy. Like my eulogy.
Sort of, yeah. Write your eulogy as you wish it would be read. Focus on the impact you want to have, the things 1919 is nudging you towards. What do people often realize when they do that? It's powerful.
Yeah, I imagine it cuts through the noise. You suddenly see what really matters versus what you just felt obligated to do, like a cheat sheet for your own purpose.
Exactly. And one more, slightly out there, prayer plus GPS.
Prayer plus
Yeah.
GPS, like Google Maps.
Literally, say a little prayer like guide my steps or show me the way, then just drive or walk. No destination in mind. For maybe 19 minutes, see where you end up.
Seriously?
Seriously, pay attention to where you land, what catches your eye, maybe even who you bump into. It sounds weird, but the universe can use surprising routes to give you clues.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Prayer plus GPS. Might try that one.
The biggest takeaway through all this, remember, 1919 wouldn't be showing up if you weren't ready, if you weren't already equipped.
That's reassuring.
The universe doesn't send out these cosmic wake-up calls by accident. You've got this. You are ready.
So, wrapping this up,
Yeah.
if 1919 has been your number lately, it's a major invitation. Not just a new chapter, maybe a whole new book entirely.
Definitely. Your soul mission is calling. The time for just thinking about it, that's kind of over.
Right. The powerful 9 is clearing the decks.
Making space.
The pioneering 1 is opening those new doors.
Urging you to step through.
And that underlying 2 ensures you don't have to do it all alone.
You're meant to connect and collaborate on this journey.
So trust the process, trust the timing, and maybe most importantly, trust yourself. You're exactly where you need to be. 1919 is just your cosmic confirmation. Something amazing and uniquely yours is starting.
So take a deep breath, trust those divine digits, and start building whatever it is you're called to build.
Yeah. Remember, everyone, 1919 isn't just a gentle nudge. It's more like that spiritual subpoena we talked about. Your unique talents. The world kind of needs them now. That idea you keep pushing aside, the books, the community project, the whatever it is, whispering to you, that's not just daydreaming. That's destiny trying to get through.
It really is.
Like the ancients knew, and even modern psychology is catching up. Having that aligned purpose, it's not a nice-to-have luxury. It's essential. It's like oxygen for the soul.
Well said.
So breathe deep, trust the numbers, and take that first step. Start building.